Today I would like to show how to create a little universe of tools that I use for package development, but mostly to show how simple it is to create your little universe. And sometimes you do have a collection of our packages that you use a lot. And if you have that case, then there's nothing stopping you from creating a very simple meta package to gather all those packages in your own universe. So the motivation is that if you read the setup for use this, you will see that it advises you to set up a bunch of developer tools, basically pasting this in your R profile file, and you can use this helps you with that. If you do use dev tools, it will give you the code that you need to paste there, the one that I just show you online, and then opens our profile, and then you paste it there. Actually, we need to move this a little there, and that's great, but that's not all that I use. I also use other tools. Actually, these packages, Fletch, Reprex, Spelling, and Styler, are packages that, just like DevTools, are pretty safe to have in my environment every time, in my session, every time I'm working, because those are kind of workflow packages, are not something that I'm going to be writing code in a script or a Quarto file or a package or something. It's something that you use interactively, right? So to see more precisely what DevTools does, we can just read the description file, and here we see that when you install DevTools, all of these packages will install with it. Particularly use this because it's listed in depends. It's gonna not only be installed but also attached. So you do something like library DevTools could also use this, and then you also have all these packages available to you. From here I use a lot of packages. When I use this is one that I use all the time. URL checker, what else? Testat, right? Roxygen. So with DevTools, it takes me a long way, but to go the extra mile, I want to create my own universe. So let's create that. So let's close our profile, because now DevTools is always in my session, right? So I need something that I would like to add there, that with just something similar to DevTools. We have one little package that is a meta package. It's a little universe of packages, and I can add to that our profile. So I'm going to have if required DevTools, if required my package. So let's create that package. So for that I'm going to use this. It has the create package function. So let's call it. So I'm going to put it inside my Git directory. So let's call it DevTools extension, or DevTools more DevTools. Now something that's similar to DevTools, right? DevTools plus. There you go. Okay, so this is going to close that session and kind of open RStudio in that package project. So one thing I need to do is use a license. So let's do an MIT license, and with that I should be good to pass RCMD check. But in the meantime, let's also create a README RMD file, so we have somewhere to say what's the goal of this package. So there was a note there. What was that note? Okay, something all the time. That's fine. That's not a problem. So here I'm going to say the goal is to extend DevTools. I don't need. So there is no installation instruction here yet because this is not on GitHub. Actually, let me change my mind and let me remove README, because the use this didn't populate it with something too useful. So let's delay that for a little bit. Let's initialize a Git repository, create a commit here. Initialize package, and let's create a repo for this on GitHub. And once I have the remote connected to GitHub, usually it's going to be more clever and give me a nicer README file. So let's do that. GH repo create. The source is just here, so I want it to be public and I want to push it. So I missed something there. Create GH repo create. There you go. Okay, so now I'm gonna do the README. If I have the remote ready, I should. So with that, now README should look a little nicer. Let's see. At least I should have the installation instructions. There you go. It's gonna be available from my GitHub account with DevTools Plus. Perfect. I don't need this. And what else? I do not need this. I don't need. So all my meta package is gonna do is make it easy to do library. So that's the whole example that I need. Here we say again, the goal of DevTools Plus is to extend DevTools. There you go. So I need to first install this package, which is kind of empty-ish for now, but that I need that to be able to knit the README file, just to make sure that things are more or less going in the right direction. So there it is. So that's the README file. Perfect. But it's not doing nothing yet because I haven't done much with it. So let's do use package, right? So what I want is I want to add that I want to create my universe by saying, okay, which packages this meta package is gonna depend on. So it's gonna depend on Fledge, which I use for maintaining automatically the log, so the change log. I'm gonna use reprex, which is not for package development, but because also it's interactive. It doesn't hurt to always have it there, and I create reprexes all the time. Spelling, I do spell check packages a lot, and styler. So those are things that don't come with DevTools, I believe. So now if I load my package with library of DevTools load all, you can see how all of these packages have been attached. And this is also nice because it's kind of higher level interface to which I can add more packages as I discover them. I don't need to remember which are the packages that I want to have in my environment, right? So I just maintain this one package in all the R environments that I use, which are several at the time. I can just do, DevTools Plus, and I know everything I use is there. And whenever I discover something it's not there, I add it, and it's added everywhere. So that's nice. So that means that if I now install my package and knit this README file again, so now the README file should be a little bit more informative, because at the end I should have, it's a demonstration, what my package does, attaches everything with just one call to library. And that is a meta package, or a universe, right? So it was easy, wasn't it? Not sure how long this took, but not much. So let's create, create my universe. And let's push. One thing I'd like my package to have is a website. So let's create it right now. It's going to be automatically built on GitHub Actions. I think that adds a few files because use website. Yeah, because we need the setup on GitHub Actions. So that's about it. Just in case, let's run RCMD check. This package won't have any tests because each package is tested in its own place. So this is just something to glue them all together and bring them together. And there it is. So this note I can ignore. It's simply because I'm running RStudio from the web browser, and it seems to not be understanding what time is it. So right, I think that's it. Let me show you then the package on GitHub, gh browse. there we go. The website is probably building, so if I click here, I don't think I'm gonna see anything. That's right, it's still building here, but you have actions. There it is. It extends DevTools. You can install it from GitHub with this. You can install it if you want. And what it does is when you do library, you get all these packages there. So that means that now I can open again my edit the R profile, and I'm going to extend this to add my plus, so my DevTools plus. So that's it, right? So now whenever I am, because that R profile file is going to be in every session, so that means that every session is going to attach not only the packages that come from DevTools, but also the ones that I discover I use a lot and I want them there. So yeah, with that, I hope that you find this trick of how to make your own universe in a super easy way. Let's see if my website built here. Maybe not yet. Okay, but if you come back to here in a few minutes, you should see something a little prettier. Yeah, that's about that. Thank you.